The food survives, that's always good. Hello everyone, this is Arafellan playing Rain World. Last time we finally got one of those, apparently they're called neurons, to looks to the moon. She formatted it and seemed to appreciate it. And we also found that looks to the moon can read data stored on pearls. Which is okay. Kind of odd that pearls are a data storage medium, but that does seem to be the case. Yeah, and if looks to the moon seems to have feminine energy, Five Pebbles feels like a crotchety old man, yelling at you to get off his lawn. Um, no, I thought I'd grabbed the jellyfish already, but I guess not. Also, we're seeing these things. Maybe I should try following them. It says, I mentioned before, they do seem to be going somewhere. But I have no idea where or why or whether I should trust them. Then again, it's not like I know what I'm doing anyway. We had our quest, sort of, to bring neurons to what's the moon. That's at least partially succeeded. I could go and get more, but I don't know if it's worth the considerable effort involved. Of course, we have to swim back across here now, too. Yeah, those kind of lunge at you, but they don't seem aggressive as such. Maybe they're just trying to be playful. Or maybe it's their way of saying don't try anything or we'll cause you trouble. Of course, they can cause you trouble even if you're not trying anything, so... Anyway. It's awful quiet for now, which is better than the alternative, I suppose. Yeah, so these things. Let's see if I can tell where it's trying to go. If I can get up here. This is more trouble than it feels like it should be, because of that half pole at the bottom. Okay, so you are going... Oh, I've also got a vulture around. Kind of lazily flying that way. Yeah, 2 spears has been enough to make them run away previously, but... that one took a little more convincing. Okay, so yeah, let's try going back this way. I've got food so that when I find shelter I can rest immediately. And have some for later. Okay, it seems to be going that way. And down that tunnel. Try that. Yeah, I think these are carnivorous fish. I think I'm shaking them off. Okay, so there's this spot. Is there shelter through there? Can I even get up there with what I have? Well, there are plenty of spears here, so that's probably what they're for. Lizard. Okay, I see shelter on the map. It's over there. But can I get past this thing? I heard a vulture. Yeah, time is running low, so even more reason to get to shelter. Well, not really low, more like half. Yeah, I think what's happening is I'm getting high enough that I could kind of crawl up the side, so I'm not getting the wall jump. And, oh, yeah, just right here. There's one of those snail things that goes pop. Oh, yeah, let's come in here and rest. Plenty of food. But I'm not sure where I'm going. If I don't get any direction, I think I'm going to try going back to the outskirts. Because I feel like there was another direction from there that I'd never finish exploring. Chieftain has dropped again. Yeah, there was a room towards the top left, I think, that had multiple exits. And I don't think I ever went through all of them. Easy food, so we'll fill up. And try and remember what the exits from here were. Okay, so that one went way under the water, or this one. I think I might want to go that way. So I never finished exploring there. There's also the exit down here that goes... I think that was back towards the outskirts? Or was that where I came in from the industrial ruins? Complex, whatever. I'm having trouble remembering, and the map is... It's accurate, but it doesn't feel very well organized. Especially the thing with the different layers, that just feels like an unnecessary complication. Alright, where do you go? Feels like it's going to the left. It doesn't appear clearly with this much light. There's a bunch of lizards over there. Where did this go? Okay, maybe this was where I wanted to go. Yeah, that stole my spear. No, I'm being guided to the neurons still. Yeah, down below here was there was an unlockable that I think you needed to grab onto one of those frog things to get to. Threw that the wrong way. Huh. Okay. the ringing in slugheads here that is audible to the player. There's more lizards around. Yeah, have I even seen any of the frogs around here? Yeah, there's one now. I can grab that. But the lizard's making a nuisance of itself. Maybe the jellyfish can distract it? Yeah. That did not work out well. I still kind of want to explore over here. And there goes the karma flower doing its thing. Yeah, but right now we're at the point where the guide wants me to go get another neuron, which I've been calling glow bugs. But I don't know if I want to do that. And I don't know if there's ever a point where the guide would stop doing that direction, or if it's just that once you've met most of the moon, that's just where it sends you. Yeah, I want to try going and exploring where I just was again. If I can get past all the stuff along the way. It seems like there's an awful lot of lizards around here. Did I just go in the water here? Or is it one of those spots where there's an artificial wall? An artificial barrier? Oh, that's what happens if you get too close to a firecracker. That got stuck in the wall. Yeah, can I even get up there without another spear? Yeah, there's a thing down there. I'm stuck between a lizard and a vulture. And I was hoping I could bait them into fighting each other, but that did not work. Okay. Maybe I should try a different direction. I wonder what those taste like. I feel like it might be something like watermelon. It's mostly liquid. Oh, took my food. And then again, it's not like I need it right now. Oh wow, there's something down there, isn't there? Does that connect to the other side of that barrier? Yeah, this place goes pretty far down. But even with that, I don't want to risk diving too far. Yeah, I've never been up here. Okay. Exploring it is. Here's more food. And I can't just go through that. But this side I can. But can I actually get up to the exit? Yes. Okay. New spot on the map. Okay, that's a unnatural wall. Yeah, that is one of the nuisances of exploring this game, is sometimes you'll just have a wall where there's obviously nothing, or you'll have locations where you can clearly drop down and get to another spot that is on the map, and yet if you go down directly, you just die. Okay, that looks like an exit there. But no. Right, getting faint danger sounds. Yeah. Okay. I've not been here either. This looks a lot like the other one I was just in, though. Let's drop down this tube just to get it on the map. Plop. Big splash. Oh, here's a shelter. Yeah, it doesn't look like I've been here before. We're only halfway to range, so I'll look a little bit further just to get the map filled out some. Oh, thing scared me. Wait, am I sure I haven't been here? This looks familiar. Or maybe it's just that all the tunnels look alike. Yeah, can I even go any further in this direction? Maybe up here. Oh, there's another pole I can jump to. Okay, I'll head back to shelter and explore that way next time. Like, that may even be a different route to where I could have gotten going along the shore where the water was up above. Dropping fruit in the water might attract creatures. Like the frog ones? Or like predators? Or both? Yeah, it's been a while since I've gotten an actual text clue. Which reinforces the idea you were supposed to come here pretty early. Let's go to shelter with our food. Be in good position to continue next time. Um, yeah, I guess we're going to be in exploring mode again for a while. On the one hand, it's kind of weird not having a clear objective, like we sort of had for a while, but on the other hand, it means it can pretty much do whatever and not have to worry about anything except getting eaten, and not even that really. So it's sort of liberating in a way. In any case, this has been Arafel playing Rain World. Come back next time, we'll continue exploring this part of the shoreline and see where it goes. Eventually, I'm going to have to get back to that underground temple and see how the X Karma reacts with whatever, because I'm pretty sure I saw that symbol all over the place.